I'm going to go over is an update on battle reports, tech, as well as the upcoming events. Again, we're in 663. We are currently at, tell you right now. We're currently at Season 1, Day 14. So we are about to embark on DVA, which comes out this week. A couple other things come out as well. But before that, let's just get into some stuff. So, again, this is my second account, smaller one, level 28. Tech's pretty much built out as best as I could do it. Just see some other things real fast. So if we come here, we look at, let's look here. This is what I love to do, is look. There's a couple we faced in Info Center. In Desert Storm that I'm going to pull up real fast just to show you. So again, I did not push T10s. I'm going to show you on this account why I did not and show you the reason behind it. If I can find the one report I'm looking for. So give me 1 second. As we can see in here. So let's look here. This is a 28, same level. You can see the difference in tech and everything else. Probably more of a free-to-play player. Nothing wrong with that, but let's see here. We have a 28, same thing. There was a couple really strong ones that I wanted to find for you guys. Here's one. This is a level 30. Again, gear's not the greatest. A lot of purple gear. Obviously, that's for a different reason. I don't really understand the concept here, so they pushed DVA's weapon to 26. I would have most likely pushed it by 10s, increments of 10, so 30, 20, because as we can see here, you get the bonuses at these levels as we get here. So if you look here, I'll just show you on a different one. Let's go here. We can see 10, 20, 30, 40. So really, you're not getting anything from 26. I would have rather just saved it to get to 30. But anyway, besides the point, I just want to show you just understanding. But again, we're going to break down some of these real fast, and then I'm going to go over some of the other stuff. It's been a while for a video, so I want to get on here and show you guys. All right, here's another one. So same person. Again, this gear's a little bit better. Looks like this is probably his first March, which would be that. Don't know why you'd push the radar on Kimberly. I understand the concept, but I would rather have that in the front with my Murphy and Williams to give more support to my backline heroes. But again, each his own. Just one of the things I noticed. So we'll go to here. This is a little bit older server, not by much, but it kind of, what I like this, if I'm an older server or I'm going against a newer one, I get to see two things. If I'm an older server, I get to see where they're pushing, and the hope is they look at their battle reports and see where I am pushing, and they can try to fix that. Or if I'm going against an older server and I'm a newer server, I'm going to see the future of what they're doing. And a lot of time it mimics things like that. So if I saw in here and saw that he's pushing a certain area, I realize that's where I want to start to go, right? And then we come down here in the tech, and we can see here lacking a lot. But again, we're a little bit ahead of them, but not by much. But you can see the areas where he's not covering. So again, a 30, very strong. Also, this is what I talk about all the time. You can see here he has T10 troops. So you can see, even with the T10s, did not do much for him, right? So he, again, this is what I'm talking about. If you just have T10s, doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to beat someone who's around the same size. Look at the difference, and this is what I'm talking about. Look at the difference in my tech, right, as far as where I'm at. Then we look at the difference in my drone components. Again, I talked about the rocket, huge. Then we look at the chips. Chips are still all over the place. I would get rid of these purples. I would upgrade these to something different. They don't really do too much when you're going against player versus player, but there's a lot of things here that I would probably fix. And then we come in here, and we can see the difference in damage. Right? So that's just one of them. There was another one that I saw that was a 30. That was the same thing. I call them fake 30s because everyone pushes to rush to get there, and then when they get there, their tech is super under. Here's another one. So let's look here. All right, so he has missile. Nothing on his missile. All right, as you can see mine, this is after I got hit a couple times. But anyway, let's look down here. Same thing. Components are pretty good. Has no chips, so this is probably his second March. Drone is pretty strong, similar to mine. But again, the tech is super lacking. This is his second squad, by the way, as well. But even before that, we look at the tech here. I don't think his first squad has much more as we look here. But I'll try to find another one on him. Here's one where I lost. And that's because I sent this might be my second squad or third squad. We can see that he's pushing air, clearly. Gear doesn't look terrible. I would have done the railgun to DVA first and then go to Morrison. But again, I like Luka going to radar first. Down the road, Luka becomes a little bit more powerful than Carly, but Carly's not bad either. But Luka becomes the OG of defense for your air or mixed squads. We come in here, we can see his tech is better here. Obviously, this is my fourth squad. This is his first one, so you also have to account for that as well. Because when we come in here, we can see he maxed out some stuff, but he's still getting beat in certain areas, as you can see. And then we come down here. Let's see this person. 29. Let's see here. This is a 28. But you can see, like I said, just because you're a level HQ 30 or anything like that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to win every single time. You can see the people relatively in size and my size. Again, it's deceiving when you go against 28 and he has some of the drone components done, and I only have one that's not. As you can see that. And then we come in here and we can see the difference, right? Next, I'm going to talk about, so like I said, focus on certain areas. If you're pushing T10s, I get it. Understand, right? It's understandable. If you are not sure, hopefully this video helps you to show you that it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to push for T10s. You want to make sure everything is good, your drone, everything else. We come in here, we look here. How close am I to the one? I'll tell you right now. So I need 4 more 5s to go to 6, and that's 6 to make enough for 7. So that's what I need right there. And then we can see in here, I don't think I have any more points to show you guys. The next event that's going to be coming up, we look at our calendar, we have Glittery Market, which is going to be the 18th, which is going to be Tuesday, as we can see up here. Then you have the Hero Shard Roulette, and then we have the exclusive for DVA, which is going to be on the 20th on Hero Day. We also have a Radar Pass, which is just passed. That's the one I didn't really suggest getting. You have your weekly 2 passes that are coming out. I think this is pretty good. I don't really play too much on the roulette. I don't really like it too much. If you need shards, it's great. I probably played about $5 worth on here, and I didn't hit any of these boxes. Obviously, if you play more, you better chances. DVA is super good. Glittery Market again. Looking for your blueprints, looking for certain things. This is where you get it, right? So, you guys have any questions, comments, concerns? Reach out to me, Twitch, Discord, or in the game. Like I said, I did release a new style of training, one-on-one. I also put out guides for everything related to the game. Some for Season 1, some for Heroes, some for my suggestions on packs, everything else. If you're interested in that, reach out to me. Again, if you just want to donate to the channel, I have this account as well as a larger account. I use this one for videos for players who are under 30, and the other account is for players over 30. So I try to do both. I am considering possibly getting rid of this account, so if you might be interested, again, reach out to me. So, all right, guys, hopefully this helps. Good luck. Later.